Hello, my friend. Come, sit down for a minute. I want to talk with you. Really talk. Not small talk about the weather or what you had for lunch. I want to talk about something that matters. Something real. Something that might change how you see your life. I know you're busy. I know you have a million things to do. But give me a few minutes. What I'm going to tell you today could be the most important thing you hear this week, this month, maybe even this year. So take a deep breath, relax, and listen. You know what I've been thinking about lately? Choices. We make so many choices every single day. What to wear, what to eat, what to watch. But there's one choice that's bigger than all the others. One choice that changes everything. And most people don't even realize they're making it. It's the choice between being happy or being unhappy. That's it. Just two options. You can be happy or you can be unhappy. And everything in your life will change based on what you choose. Now I know what you might be thinking. Wait, it's not that simple. You don't understand my life. You don't know what I'm going through? And you're right, I don't know your exact situation. But let me tell you something. I know you're hurting right now. Maybe someone broke your heart. Maybe people treated you badly. Maybe you feel like nobody sees your value. Maybe you lost something or someone important. Maybe you worked so hard for something and it didn't happen. Maybe you feel tired. So tired. Tired of trying. Tired of hoping. Tired of being disappointed again and again. I understand. Life can be really hard sometimes. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to tell you that everything is easy. I'm not going to say that if you just think positive thoughts, all your problems will disappear. That's not true. That's not real life. Real life is messy. Real life is complicated. Real life hurts sometimes. But here's the thing. Your view, your way of looking at things, this is what will change everything for you. I'm not saying it's easy. When you're in pain, when you're angry, when you feel like screaming at the world, it's very difficult to think about being happy. I know that. I really do. When you wake up in the morning and you remember all the bad things that happened, when you look at your life and you feel disappointed, when you compare yourself to other people and you feel like you're not good enough, I understand. These feelings are real, they're valid. You're not crazy for feeling this way. But you have a choice to make. You can stay in that dark place, or you can decide to climb out. Both are possible. Nobody can tell you what to do. This is your life, your decision. But if you want your life to get better, you need to try something different. Because here's the truth. If you keep doing the same things, you'll keep getting the same results. If you keep thinking the same thoughts, you'll keep feeling the same feelings. Something has to change. And that something is you. Not the world. Not other people. You. I know what you're thinking. But you don't understand my situation. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how hard my life is. And you're right. I don't know your exact situation. But here's what I do know. Here's what I learned. Nobody's life is perfect. Not one person. Everyone has problems. Everyone loses something. Everyone feels pain. That successful person you see on social media, they struggled too. They worked hard. They fell down many times. They cried. They wanted to give up. They had to keep going when they wanted to stop. That person who always looks happy, They have bad days too. They have worries. They have fears. They just don't show them to everyone. That rich person? Money didn't solve all their problems. They still have stress. They still have difficulties. They still have to work on being happy. So you're not alone. Your pain doesn't make you special. And it doesn't make you broken. It makes you human. And being human means you can change. You can grow. You can become stronger. Think about a tree. When the wind blows hard, what happens? The tree bends. But it doesn't break. And you know what else? The wind makes the tree's roots grow deeper, stronger. The difficulty makes the tree better able to survive the next storm. You're like that tree. These hard times, these painful moments, they're making your roots grow deeper. They're making you stronger. You might not feel strong right now. You might feel weak. But strength isn't about never falling down. Strength is about getting back up. Again and again and again. Start small. You don't need to change everything today. You don't need to solve all your problems this week. You don't need to become a completely different person by next month. Just try one thing. Just one small thing. Smile at someone. Help somebody. Say something kind. Take a walk. Look at the sky. Call a friend. Write down one thing you're grateful for. Drink a glass of water. Take 5 deep breaths. Clean one corner of your room. Read one page of a good book. Listen to a song you love. These things sound simple, right? Maybe too simple. Maybe you think these little things can't help with your big problems. But here's the secret. Big changes come from small actions. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and you need to take that first step. Small things matter. Small things add up. If you do one small good thing every day, at the end of the year you'll have done 365 good things. That's not small anymore. That's big. That's real change. And here's something amazing. When you feel good, other people feel it too. It spreads. Like when you smile at someone and they smile back. That's real. That's powerful. You can create that. Have you ever noticed this? When you're with a happy person, you start to feel a little happier too. When you're with someone who complains all the time, you start to feel more negative. Energy is contagious. Mood is contagious. You can choose what kind of energy you want to spread. And when you help someone else, something magical happens. You start to feel better too. It's strange, but true. When you focus on making someone else's day better, your own day gets better. When you give kindness, you receive peace. Let me tell you a story. There was a man who lost his job. He felt terrible. He was angry. He was scared. He didn't know how he would pay his bills. Every morning he woke up feeling heavy, like there was a big stone on his chest. One day he was walking in the park. He saw an old woman trying to carry heavy shopping bags. Without thinking, he helped her. She smiled at him. She thanked him. And for just a moment, he forgot about his problems. He felt good. He felt useful. He felt human again. That small moment changed something in him. He started looking for more ways to help people. He volunteered at a food bank. He helped his neighbor fix his fence. He called his sister, who was also having a hard time. And slowly, day by day, he started to feel better. He still didn't have a job. His problems were still there. But he felt different inside. And you know what happened? 3 months later, someone he helped at the food bank told him about a job. He applied. He got it. Was it magic? No. Was it luck? Maybe a little. But mostly, it was because he changed. He chose to be helpful instead of angry. He chose to give instead of just take. He chose to keep moving instead of staying stuck. So today, right now, make a choice. Decide that you want to feel better. Decide that you deserve good things. Because you do. You really do. No matter what happened in your past. No matter what mistakes you made. No matter who hurt you or who you hurt. You deserve to be happy. You deserve peace. You deserve good things. Decide that you will try. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Not when everything is perfect. Now. Today. This moment. This is your moment. I know you're scared. Change is scary. Hoping is scary. Because what if you try and it doesn't work? What if you open your heart again and you get hurt again? What if you believe things can get better and they don't? I understand that fear. But let me ask you something. What if you don't try? What if you stay where you are? What if you give up on yourself? Is that better? Is that safer? I don't think so. You know what's really scary? Living your whole life and never knowing what could have been. Never trying. Never taking a chance. Never believing in yourself. That's the real tragedy. Your life is waiting for you. Don't waste it being angry about yesterday. Yesterday is gone. You can't change it. You can't go back. All you have is now. This moment. And this moment is full of possibility. You're still here. You're still breathing. Your heart is still beating. That means you still have a chance. That means it's not over. That means you can still do something. You can still become someone. You can still create something beautiful with your life. Take it. Take that chance. Choose to be happy. Not fake happy. Not pretending everything is fine when it's not. But real happy. The kind of happiness that says, yes, life is hard, but I'm going to keep going anyway. Yes, I've been hurt, but I'm going to love anyway. Yes, I've failed, but I'm going to try anyway. Choose to try. Choose to believe that things can get better. Because they can. I promise you, they really can. I've seen it happen. I've seen people who were broken become whole again. I've seen people who wanted to give up find reasons to keep going. I've seen people who felt worthless discover their value. I've seen miracles, real ones. But it starts with you. It starts with your choice. Nobody can do this for you. Not your family, not your friends, not a therapist or a teacher or a coach. They can help. They can support you. But the choice is yours. So what will you choose today? Will you choose to stay stuck? Or will you choose to move forward? Will you choose to focus on what you lost? Or will you choose to see what you still have? Will you choose to be a victim? Or will you choose to be a fighter? I hope you choose yourself. I hope you choose life. I hope you choose to believe that you matter, that your life has meaning, that you have something valuable to give to this world. Because you do. Even if you can't see it right now, even if you don't feel it, it's true. You matter. Your life matters. What you do matters. So stand up, take a deep breath, and take one step forward. Just one. That's all you need to do right now. One step. And then another. And then another. And I'll tell you a secret. It gets easier. Not easy, but easier. Each step you take makes the next step a little less scary. Each time you choose to be positive, it becomes a little more natural. Each time you help someone, it becomes a little more rewarding. You're building new habits, new patterns, a new way of living. And yes, some days will be hard. Some days you'll want to go back to the old ways. That's normal. That's part of the process. Don't be too hard on yourself. But keep going. Keep choosing. Keep trying. Because you're worth it. Your happiness is worth fighting for. Your peace is worth working for. Your life is worth living fully. My friend, I believe in you, even if nobody else does. Even if you don't believe in yourself yet. I believe in you. I believe you can do this. I believe you can change. I believe you can be happy. I believe your best days are still ahead of you. So go now. Take that first step. Make that choice. And remember, you're not alone. Millions of people are on this same journey. We're all trying to be better. We're all fighting our own battles. We're all learning and growing. You can do this. I know you can. Now go show the world what you're made of.